Curious George at the Library by Jonas Lisson. George was visiting the library. He liked to do many things at the library. He liked to look at all the books. He liked to listen to the stories. The librarian was reading a book about bunnies. It was a funny book. The bunnies could sing. George liked the story. But then he saw a book on the table. It was about dinosaurs. George liked them a lot. George wanted to look at that book right away. So he climbed on the table to get it. The children pointed at him and smiled. Then the librarian turned and looked at the table. The book about dinosaurs was gone, and George was running out of the room. George went to find his friend. On the way, he saw a book about trucks. Then he saw a book about elephants. Soon, George had a pile of books. George saw a cart with books in it. He climbed on the cart to get a book about planes. Then he used the cart to carry his books. George was so happy. He wanted to look at all these books. Then the cart began to roll. It was going faster and faster, and George was riding on the back of it. Oh, no! The cart crashed. George looked very funny with a book on his head. But now the books were all over the floor. So George and the children got to work. They put the books back on the shelves. George took only 3 books home from the library, but he was still a happy monkey. He sat with his friend in a big green chair, and he listened to the book about dinosaurs. Such fun! Responding. Target skill. Sequence of events. This story is about Curious George. Tell the order in which things happen in the story. Make a chart. Talk about it. Text to text. Think of another story about an animal. Draw a picture of that animal. Then tell the order in which things happen in that story. Words to know. Do. Find. Funny. Know. Sing. They. Learn more words. Dinosaurs. Librarian. Target skill. Sequence of events. Tell the order in which things happen. Target strategy. monitor, clarify. Find ways to figure out what doesn't make sense. Genre. A fantasy is a story that could not happen in real life.